like example in UK, they are talking about doing a lockdown in 2024 for the climate change. Do you think it's an option to maybe think to lock down the population?
A lockdown for climate change?
Yeah.
Yeah, where did you hear that?
It was in the newspaper.
Which newspaper?
It's Oxford County, you know?
Yes, okay. No one's going to lock down the population for climate change.
Donc ce qui veut dire qu'il nous faut être cohérent dans nos interventions de façon à ce que vraiment on arrive à lutter efficacement contre les changements climatiques et que ce soit par des mesures d'adaptation ou par des mesures d'atténuation.
Et donc un confinement pourrait être possible?
Oui, pourquoi pas, oui.
So, here Alexa for Urban News and still in Montreal, reporting on the United Nations Biodiversity Conference, also called COP15. For 2 weeks, this conference will take place here behind me at the Palais des Congrès. But who is attending there? So I'm really curious to know what is the field of expertise of most of the attendees, because you need to know that these people who come here, the 17,000 people, are not leaders, and most of them are not elected. So they are here to take a really important decision on the future and what would be the decision that the government will impose on their own population. Let's check it out.
I'm from Canada.
Canada. And what is your expertise field?
So I'm here representing the Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services.
Quelle est votre position, vous, en Haïti? Est-ce que vous êtes un politicien, scientifique? Est-ce que vous êtes, je sais pas, quelle est votre position?
Je suis un technicien.
Un technicien? En quoi?
En gestion des ressources naturelles.
Nous sommes dans la gestion forestière.
Portugal.
Portugal.
I'm from nature conservation and forestry.
Where are you from?
China? China.
China. And what is your position? What is your field of expertise?
Academics.
Why it was important for you to be here today?
We want to observe how science played a role in this negotiation and to see how ambitious we are to set up the goal for protecting biodiversity. Solving the consumption actually is more important.
Do you think that the government should control the consumption of the citizen?
Yes. Or give some policy or market incentives to let companies, private sectors, and also the public to think what kind of life we really want. Do we really want so much energy consumed? Do we really want products again and again, like we always buy new stuff? So whether our economy should base on consumptionism.
Il faut que chacun de nous pense à quand je sors de la maison, est-ce que j'ai éteint les lumières? Quand je consomme, est-ce que je prends juste le nécessaire ou je consomme pour jeter dans la poubelle? Alors qu'il y a des familles entières qui souffrent de faim dans le monde.
Moi, je ne dirais pas limiter, mais plutôt rationaliser la consommation.
No, we have to change habits, not limited consume. We have to change habits. If we go to a restaurant, you have plastic in glasses and something like that. We are only pollute more the environment, and it's not the solution.
Another thing that are causing harm to the planet is the overpopulation. So how we can stop the growing population, or should we just tolerate one child per person? What do you think?
This kind of how do I say? In China, you have this policy, but I think is not the solution. No, I think we don't have to stop the population of growing.
Et l'idéal, c'est pour permettre que la population de vivre en harmonie avec la nature. Donc, ce n'est pas en fait que l'augmentation de la population en soi qui est un problème, mais c'est la façon dont on vit avec la nature, dont on vit avec les ressources naturelles.
Donc, ce n'est pas autant la natalité qui cause le changement climatique, c'est nos modèles de vie, notre besoin à consommer plus, à jeter, nos modèles de développement que nous avons choisis.
Si on arrive vraiment à je ne dis pas stopper, mais en tout cas à réguler la progression de la population, ça devra nous aider à mieux adresser l'avenir avec beaucoup plus d'espoir. Donc voilà.
Devrait donc permettre un nombre par femme d'enfants permis?
Bon, là, cette question est complexe, parce que demander à quelqu'un d'avoir 2 ou 3 enfants, ça c'est quelque chose d'un petit peu évidemment personnel, mais également complexe.
Like example in UK, they are talking about doing a lockdown in 2024 for the climate change. Do you think it's an option to maybe think to lock down the population?
A lockdown for climate change?
Yeah.
Yeah, where did you hear that?
It was in the newspaper.
In which newspaper?
It's Oxford County, you know?
Yes, okay. No one's going to lock down the population for climate change.
On a vu pendant la Covid comment les animaux ont repeuplé les ruelles parce qu'il y avait le confinement, effectivement. La nature a repris ses droits. C'était des habitats pour nous tous, cette diversité. Il y a les hommes, il y a les animaux. Mais à cause des villes que nous avons construites, nous voyons bien que nous avons chassé loin de nous cette diversité, nous l'avons détruite. Mais aujourd'hui, ce n'est plus possible. De vivre en confinement, ce n'est plus possible.
Donc ce qui veut dire qu'il nous faut être cohérent dans nos interventions de façon à ce que vraiment on arrive à lutter efficacement contre les changements climatiques et que ce soit par des mesures d'adaptation ou par des mesures d'atténuation.
Et donc un confinement pourrait être possible?
Oui, pourquoi pas, oui.
Liberty is one value that we can live without it, and it's not a solution to do that.
That will be too much. We need to think what is the most efficient way. We also want to emphasize the equity of the solutions. We do not want some harsh solutions that could cause equity issues for especially some vulnerable populations.
So, yes, they have expertise in the biodiversity, but they are not elected. Most of them, they are scientists or come from or working probably in relation with the government. But they say that most of the people should be careful of the consumption and maybe avoid plastic or other things like that. But look at one of the pictures of inside the garbage there. Is it not hypocritical? So this UN Biodiversity Conference, the COP15, it's just one of another example of the sustainable goal that they want to push on the population with their green reset. But if you agree that we should stop that, go and sign our petition at nogreenreset.com. Thanks.